Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Okay. A double dose on a Monday evening. Diddy, Sean Combs, arrested in New York City by the feds. And right now, TMZ has just given an update, okay? They were going to arrest him tomorrow, which would be Tuesday, but something happened. That's what they're saying. Something happened that caused the feds to move in a day earlier. I can only assume somebody tried to run. Maybe one of the witnesses tried to get out of Dodge, okay? According to Homeland Security, they swooped into some midtown hotel late Monday, and they arrested Diddy. So, according to some reports here, he was expecting to be arrested, and that's why he came into New York last week, so they're saying, but he is in federal custody. My question to you early, did Keefe D work out another deal? Keefe D, a well-known rat, okay, he's in custody right now in Nevada, okay? He signed a proffer agreement years ago, and he got his dumb ass locked up by going on multiple platforms talking about the shooting and the killing of Tupac Shakur. And by way of the proffer agreement that he thought gave him immunity in certain areas, he actually made the whole thing null and void. Okay, so Keefe D is locked up more than likely, unless you see a different. Worked with the feds to bring Diddy down. He has made statements about Diddy paid the Crips once upon a time, and it's breaking news right now. So we're just now putting it on the table. Phone lines are open if you want to join the conversation. I see some of you people early, okay? And there's other people that I'm sure will be arrested. Diddy's a big fish, and the whatever they confiscated, Homeland Security at his home, which I think either he's selling it or it was sold a couple of months ago. I'm sure they've got a pretty strong case against him, okay? So that's breaking news. Let's go right to the phones here. It's early. 513. Good evening. Are you there? 513.
What up with it, Star? It's your boy Sabotage, hey, Ohio.
Yes,
you know
sir.
How we give it up.
Good to hear from you. Where do you want to start, sir?
Good to hear from you too, Star. First off, this is what I was telling you a few months back. You got on me about it a little bit, Star. You don't ever disrespect me, and that's why I always respected you.
Okay.
Just the way you carry yourself. But I told you when he was apologizing, it's over. What are we about? I'm gonna tell you the irony in all this right here, Star. Everybody used to say Diddy didn't have no talent. He ain't had no talent. He couldn't do nothing. He paid guys to make his beats. He paid guys to write his music. He'd get up there and dance a little bit. That's what everybody say. Y'all about to see the talent now. He about to turn to Luther. He can ready turn to Luther Vandross. He about to tell on everybody. He got footage. They got all that footage. They got out of his house when they went in his crib. They got cameras. It's getting ready to go down, Star. I'm gonna tell you the funniest what that I heard in a long time. Your boy Florida said, "I want Mary J to go down." You said what?
Oh my goodness. Okay, now hang on a second, sir. I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands, of people said the same thing you said. So please, let's not act like you're the only one. I say that with all due respect.
Oh no, I ain't saying I'm the only one.
Okay.
I'm saying when I brought it to you, you was
sir, I don't remember.
Apologize,
sir. I don't remember. But let's talk now. He's in custody, and as they say in the hood, yo, shit is real. It's real now. Okay?
Oh yeah, it went down.
He's in custody.
It just happened.
Yes. This is breaking news.
Yeah.
I just started a new live stream. But now here's the thing. Let's speculate. Do you think that Keefe D worked with the feds again? To get himself some type of possible leniency, because he's
without a doubt, Star. Without a doubt. I think Keefe D, and I think whoever the feds seen on those tapes and they talked to lawyers or whoever, they all done did it. You were saying who he go bring in there to talk to him. Who the prosecutor go bring in there? Because I'm telling you right now, I know. Oh boy, what's the one homie, the security guy, Gene Deal? He'll go in that thing. I know Jaguar Wright. She'll go in there. the prosecutor got smoked too. He can bring on.
So I have to stop you. Hang on. Let's take our time. I have to stop you. We don't need Jaguar Wright on the goddamn stand. Please slow that down. But you know who I would like to hang on. You know how I would like to see on that stand trying to finagle things and work their way out of things? Bishop T.D. Jakes. Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Ooh, Star. Yeah, You shooting low. You shooting low. You shooting low.
No, sir, I'm shooting very high, sir. I'm shooting very high because the bishop,
man,
the bishop has been out there, sir. He's been booty popping all sorts of stuff, and he's been, you're
right,
riding with Diddy. He vaguely denounced him. Vaguely, I think he's got something to hide. Take it from there, sir. Go ahead.
Ain't no question. I agree with you 100%, and I believe a lot of this is gonna come down. They trying to take Diddy's assets. I heard you say a little bit earlier, and I'm not trying to disagree with your outlooks on it, Star. But I'm coming at you like just coming at it like you said. He got money. Yeah. This the whole setup. If you remember, Star, when they was 50 said something about Irv and them. Irv and them was acting like they fought a case. They really didn't fight a case. What they did was they was trying to seize all his assets so he couldn't hold old boy down. What they go do with Diddy, that money, they go freeze everything they possibly can. They go do everything they can to where that money is, if he come out of this alive or unscathed, he go be just about broke if he come out of this. Real close. Now, I ain't saying they go take it all, Star, but that's the attempt. They go try to get every bit of bread he got saved up, every something he got. They trying to take every. You know how the feds come, Star. You know.
Okay, now hang on a second. So I'm going to give you the last word. You sound very,
Sorry with the bruh, Star. No, sorry with the bruh.
It's okay. It's okay. You're excited. I like that. I like your energy. Okay. They took down Bill Cosby. They took down Kells, R. Kelly.
Come on.
They took down Wesley Snipes back in the days. Oh, they sat him down for taxes, Do you think, I want you to speculate, do you think Diddy will in turn try to work with the feds to, get some leniency? Or do you think he's going to be a stand-up nigga? Finish up.
No, that's what I just said, Star. I just said he getting ready. They just said, that's what I said. The irony is they used to always act like Diddy had no talent. He getting ready to sing on everything, Star. You just brought up Wesley Snipes. It's funny because in my mind, before you accepted the call, I was thinking Diddy kind of do remind you a little bit of Nino Brown. Remember Nino Brown? If I'm going down, if I'm getting ready to go down, all you motherfuckers.
Sir, you cannot use that F-bomb, please. I'm letting you finish, but
sorry about that.
Now, what state? What state are you from? Because I don't remember our call. Respectfully, what state?
Ohio. Okay, yeah. I call you all the time, bro.
Okay, I appreciate it. Okay, so just on some hating stuff. You want to see a conviction on some hating stuff?
Oh no! I never put that on him. I'd rather even go broke and have a chance to start over. If anything, I never put nobody in jail. If you kill my mama, I'm trying to kill you. I'm not telling on you.
Okay.
I don't want you to go to jail. I'd rather take you to Jesus.
Okay. I appreciate the call, sir.
Jail.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. All right. Folks, all we can do is speculate right now. Who's getting ready to try and flip like a flapjack on Sunday morning? Who tried to run? Because according to TMZ, law enforcement sources told TMZ they had scheduled to arrest him on Tuesday. It's still Monday night right now. Something happened that caused the feds to move in a day earlier. Did somebody try to change their story? Somebody who's already in custody, and they said, oh, no. Sit tight. This is going down right now. Was someone in fear for their life? Diddy's a gangster. You've seen him say on many occasions, yo, I'm really like this. Remember he had on the diddler suit? What's the name of that actor? Some black guy. Diddy told him, he said, yo, I'm really with this, baby. I'm really with this. Folks, my Cash App is right there. Okay, if I can't get to every call, just please respect the broadcast. A small donation would help me, move a little faster, okay? And please remember to hit the like button. If you want to cam up, there's a cam up information. Area code 773. We can only speculate. Are you there? Breaking news. Diddy arrested. Yes, sir.
What up?
What up, sir?
I got a different perspective from that's going to be way different than most people. I was arrested as the R. Kelly super fan. I don't know if you ever Googled that. I seen it when it happened. They said that I threatened the federal prosecutors on R. Kelly case. They arrested me, rented my home, took my electronics. I was covering the case at the time, and I always questioned why wasn't the parents being implicated or being charged, and I encourage people to inform them of that.
Right.
But the way they flipped it on me, that I threatened some prosecutors and et cetera, and how it came out and I got arrested and et cetera, I'm here to say, after getting arrested by the federal government and getting my case dismissed, they gave me a DPA. 6 months later, they dismissed my case. I don't have to expunge it off my record.
So I have to cut you short. What does this have to do with Diddy? You're a nigger from you're a nigger from Chicago, sir, respectfully. What does this have to do with Diddy?
What I'm saying with I'm sorry, sir.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Come on.
What I'm saying with the Diddy thing is it's coming out of probably the Southern District of New York. If I was arrested in the Northern District of New York.
Got you.
What I'm saying is what I learned from their judicial process of how they will play on words. They used my Cash App just from covering the case and said I purchased guns.
Sir.
We're going back to.
I'm trying to work with you, sir, but please don't work my nerve. We're talking about Diddy. You're trying to tell me about your case and R. Kelly. That's old news now, sir. They got the diddler. Pick up the pace. I got to get you.
What I'm saying, when I hear this Diddy stuff, more than likely, I'm going to believe that they're going to come with the Mann Act. Okay. And the Mann Act is a racist law that was invented for Jack Johnson, and they applying it now in retrospect to the new millennium.
Yes.
And most people that's out here doing these concerts, going across state lines, partying and taking chicks backstage, they all can get this. Not one black man have made it to the pinnacle. They took down Mike Tyson. They took down
Mike Tyson's a convicted rapist. Sir, I appreciate the call, sir. I gotta go. Thank you. I let him talk. Folks, I want you to talk. If anybody wants to cam up on the screen, let's take it there tonight. On the screen right now, that's the email address to cam up, tap in, late night with the bullshit. Hold on a second. Blade, I got your donation. Suge Knight is in his cell right now doing the happy dance. Suge Knight is damn near blind. Okay, someone says either he was trying to run or was about to put the Mossberg in his mouth. Okay, that's he doesn't strike me as the type to take his life. Someone sent in a donation. What do you guys think? Was he trying to take his life earlier today? Thus the reason why the feds swooped in. Again, according to TMZ, they were supposed to pick him up tomorrow, but they swooped in a day earlier. Was he in the hotel room, threatening to jump? Something crazy. Let's go back to the phone lines here. Area code, I think this is the most high. Yes, no, maybe 240. Late night. 240.
Star, how you doing?
Good evening,
I'm on the line.
How are you, sir?
Yes. My comment is for the Diddy arrest.
Okay.
I think this is probably past due for him.
Mm.
I think he's been on borrowed time since probably the late 90s.
Okay.
I hate to see him go down like this, but you know, as I've grown and matured, I'm a reasonable man. I can say to myself, hey, you do the crime, you know, at some point you probably will do the time.
Okay.
And I think that's what we have here in this case.
Are you a father, sir?
I am a father. Yes, I am.
Okay. Now I've got a bunch of trolls nationwide, but they love me and I love them as much as, you know, we can, you know, but if some female that I raised, you know, and a nigga put hands on her the way Diddy did, I would wish death on that nigga, man. I wish death on the nigga. Now, a lot of people get hung up with this whole fan thing, you know, and I know him. He's a good guy. I know, but hey, we saw him kicking that girl, man. Kicking her like a dog. Cassie, right?
That's a fact.
Okay. Can I ask you, not to be a hater, but to put yourself in the position of a father? You got this famous nigga kicking your baby girl, man, you know? Take it from there, please. On camera.
So what I would say to that is two things. Number one, when it initially happened, given the climate of the industry, you know, there wasn't really a Me Too movement going on back then. As a father, I probably would have went to him man to man and said, look, we can do this two ways. I can protect my baby girl and I can press charges to the fullest extent, or you can atone for this from a financial standpoint. You know, she's done as your artist. Leave it the F alone, and that's that.
I would suggest the latter. I'm not trying to promote violence here, but, you know, yes, sue him and sue everybody around him. You see, a lot of what he and others, and I'll even say Russell Simmons, you know, I got no proof, but what they are alleged to have done has been supported by an atmosphere of acceptance. I just want to say that so that it's not coming off like, you know, yo, free my nigga Diddy. No, if he did a whole lot of goofy shit, let's get him the fuck out of here. Go and finish up.
No, well, absolutely. And to finish up, I would say this: people of that stature, and even men of my stature, you know, and I'm nowhere near the multimillionaire this guy is. Right. But one thing that gets people attention is you effing with their pockets. Lawsuits tend to wake people up and initiate change behavior. Yeah. I think if that would have been done right away when he beat her like that,
yeah,
you know, a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against him, I think that would have waked him up, and it would have also shaken the industry up on a level to say, hey, you know, you can't be doing that because the last chick that did that, you know, she got $50 million from Diddy.
Okay, I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Folks, this is the objective perspective. Don't get it twisted. Just because, you know, he and I have history doesn't mean you can't speak your mind. I'm not saying, you know, you have to talk crazy about you doing physical harm to the guy, but, you know, this is your genre. I respect people who are parents. Don't get it twisted. Just because I live a certain life, you know, does not mean that I cannot respect parents who make sacrifices. I can't imagine having a child and somebody does some diabolical shit to my child, girl or boy. The industry allows this sort of stuff to happen. Take it from me. A lot of these people that you see in Diddy's entourage and other entourages, R. Kelly, and these other rap superstars, they're parasites of the lowest form. Just wanted to say that, okay? Showrunner, youtube.com/@Shivia Groove, one of my sponsors in the community section, all right? I got a donation here from a live chat snitch. Thank you for tapping in. Star, there's someone in the chat, okay? And their name is Bathwater or something. Okay, well, Deeds is in the live chat, so I don't look in the live chat. I don't have my contacts in. I want them in there talking crazy. Are you snitching? Well, yeah, he did say snitch. He's snitching. Live chat snitch. Deeds is the Live chat, okay. Okay. Okay, well, they're talking about other men's buttholes. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. Thank you for tapping in. Let me go to area code 919. Extended or double show. Pardon me. Double show. Breaking news. Diddy arrested in New York City. Are you there? 919.
Star.
Hey.
Got him. Is your boy Avo Dordashin.
Advo, what's going on with you, man? Are you up to speed on what's going on?
Melvin Combs' son is finally down. Remember I told you a few years back that...
No, sir, I don't remember a few years back. Stop. No, I don't remember. Just pick it up right now. He's been arrested, TMZ. Take it from there.
This is a reparations to the black community. I think a lot of those artists and a lot of those people in Harlem that has been basically trapped by this man that abuses women, sodomizes men. I think this is good for our community that he went down. In a part, I felt like this was coming. I was actually speaking to Martin Shkreli, and he also mentioned a few months ago that it was coming because when you start seeing celebrities or just people with high notoriety in our community and they start hanging out with the community, I feel like their demise is close. Like I remember when Michael...
I have to jump in. Now, hang on a second. What do you mean our community? You, with all due respect, you're from Colombia, but you went to the FBA rally, and then you call into my show. I appreciate your donations, but you constantly kick in the backs of foundational Black Americans. So what community are you referring to when you say our? Please explain.
I feel like if you was a kid during 9/11, you become an official New Yorker, and that's why I consider myself an official New Yorker. So, and yes, I was born in South America, but I mean, Alexander Hamilton was born in the Caribbean. He was still one of the founding fathers of America.
I have no problem, Advo. I have no problem with where you were born. I've known people from Colombia for decades, great people. But you went to the FBA rally. You went to support or you went to hate? I'm confused.
I went to support, definitely, because I want reparations for the descendants of slaves, right. And mostly Black Americans that have been fighting in 400 plus wars.
I just had to clear that up because you confuse me sometimes. Okay, let's go back to Diddy. Breaking news: arrested, taken into federal custody. Your thoughts, please, because I'm backed up on calls. Please, Advo.
My thoughts is that he's a confidential informant that got carried away, and they had to bring him in because he was walking suicidals in the street, like him being exposed by people and less security. Okay. It's something that was unheard of from Diddy. Diddy's a spectacle. I've done paparazzi myself, and I've recorded Diddy. You could feel the aura, and when he was outside in Harlem and people are saying no Diddy, you could tell is a person that's saying, you know what, I'm not willing to do it myself, but if somebody going to come and mark me out, like they say in LA, right. Like he was ready for it. Okay. So I mean, this is going to be entertainment for the next upcoming year. So he won't be able to abort or die, like he said before.
Okay, I appreciate you calling in. Are you in LA? I forget where you are.
Yeah, I'm back in Orange County.
Okay. Did you see the Crip selling Badussi on Figueroa? You see that video?
Oh no, yeah, that's very common out here.
But did you see the video? Yes or no? Did you see the video?
Yes, I've seen it. That's actually an old video. That the guy was like, "What? You ain't supposed to be here like this." Yeah.
I was thoroughly entertained. Advo, good to talk to you, man. Thank you. Okay. All right. Good guy. He sends in donations, but I can't figure out half the time where he's going. Troll babies, is it me? He spends scrolling, but I'm just sheesh. Felix, I got your donation. Thank you, Felix. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we saw Diddy a week or so ago. I'm outside, and he had one of his guys with him. He's talking that tough Harlem shit, and he linked up with G-Dep, my nigga. I like G-Dep. He's a great guy, man. We've had multiple conversations, but the diddler arrested. Okay. I think somebody is pretending to be someone else. I'm not going to read that name. Okay. Guys, I'm coming to the phone. Sit tight, sit tight. Folks, I need you to hit the like and the share button. That's all I ask, okay? If you want to support the machine, that's fine. If you want to cam up, send me an email. We have to get to the bottom of the bullshit. Area code 302, late night. Are you there? Breaking news. They got him. They got him.
Yeah, I'm here.
They got him. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm one of them people that was telling my folks, like, man, Diddy ain't going to jail, man. He got too much money. I'm wrong. I can say I was wrong.
Yeah.
They got him.
You's a fan.
They got him.
No disrespect. No disrespect. You's a fan.
I ain't a fan. I'm just one of those people that's like, they just trying to get you to agree to lock a black man up like they did R. Kelly. That's what I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so fast to let white people tell you to be happy that a nigga going to jail. And then I was just like, it's just news, but I was wrong. But can I say this? Diddy's a victim.
Oh, wow. I was just about to ask you a question with all due respect. Do you really think Diddy's black? Do you really think Diddy's black?
I mean, he look black.
He looks black.
Look like a nigga to me.
Yeah. Looks can be deceiving, sir. Do you really think Diddy's black?
I mean, he ain't my kind of black. You know, I'm nigga black. I got an ER at the end. You know what I mean? He like black excellence. That bullshit, my fault,
I need you to watch the profanity.
Like, how about that?
Please watch your profanity, please.
Oh, my fault.
Please. Now, I'm not asking you.
Yeah,
I'm not asking you to hate the guy. I'm not asking you to hate the guy, but people are always so quick to talk that black stuff.
Nah, but
the worst devil is a black devil. You've ever heard that before?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, it's true. But the devil is the one you don't see. That's the one you don't see. That's who they all worship.
Yeah, because they're black like you. You never suspect it. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but he ain't the devil. Trust me. Yeah, he might be one of his demons, but he ain't the devil.
I'm gonna let you finish up. So I appreciate the call. Come on, get finish up.
Hey, you remember the video when he was? You remember the video when he was? You remember the video when he was stomping out Cassie? But y'all ain't paying attention. She was running out with the dope. She was trying to kill him because if you on that dope and you don't take it, the withdrawal can kill you. That's why he stomped her out. But they was in a town where he ain't no drug dealer. She was trying to run out with the dope. Shit, you gotta stomp out. She trying to kill you. She trying to make you withdraw.
Sir, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? Seriously? I mean, listen, all jokes aside, whatever she may have ran out with, more than likely she was trying to either save that nigga or salvage something. That nigga's on that pink cocaine, sir. Supposedly, allegedly. She may have taken that to run away and to help the nigga. But I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
Nah, the dope was in the bag. She was trying to take the dope, sir.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
She needed to get kicked.
Got you. Thank you, man.
You got it.
Yes, sir. I want you folks to have the last word. The diddler. Got him. Got him. I have to say it. Is that Miss Ruth? Hey, Miss Ruth, thank you for your support. She says supporting the machine. Miss Ruth, retired NYPD. Do you want to call in, Miss Ruth, and talk about the diddler from your perspective? Spanky Big Head, I see you. He's a star. Diddy is either working for the tall whites or the lizard people. Sir, Diddy been a CI? I don't know if anything Keefy D supposedly said it's going to help him. I do believe that he helped take Diddy down because they have history. Going back, way back. Check with Big Gene on this. Gene been telling you people this. Okay, and thank you, Miss Ruth. She sends me another link. Hold on a second. The indictment is sealed and the charges were not announced. But the person familiar with the prosecution said they believed Mr. Combs was being charged with racketeering and sex trafficking. Oh, my goodness, according to the New York Times. Eric Bird, I got your donation, sir. Diddy is Dominican and Nigerian, OG. Did you line up a woman from Brooklyn in the 80s? Me? Let's not talk about me. I'm so tired of talking about me. Everybody I did business with, I tried to line them up, sir. I tried, and I've been there already. You know that. 917. We got breaking news. We got him. 917.
Star, man, I can't believe it. I mean, but DJ Academic said it the best. Hey, listen, when they raid you from land, air, and water, you in trouble. I mean, it's like they went at him.
Well, sir, DJ Academics is not in the clear, so don't be so quick to give him props. That's my guy, sir, but, he's not in the clear.
No, I got you.
Slow that down.
But, no, I mean, no, you're right. I mean, for Diddy, man, he just has a history of being a pathological liar, man. Remember that video, man, when he's like, oh, Craig Mack, he dropped in the second album, and Craig Mack looked at him crazy, like, well, we never had this conversation.
Right.
Like, it's just a constant. Remember, people don't even talk about that. Remember after Will Smith punched Chris Rock, they went straight to Diddy because he was part of the Oscars. And asked him, hey, what happened behind the scenes? And he said, oh, they worked it out. Everything's all good. And then they put that out there. Oh, Diddy says everything's good. The next day, hey, Diddy was lying. So, like, little things like that. I mean, even Eminem, people talk about 50 Cent putting his foot on his neck. Eminem, since the kill shot, was going after him because rumor has it was Diddy was telling Machine Gun to go at Eminem to get him going. So Eminem just kept on talking about the Keefe D situation. Even this last album, he mentioned them again. I mean, and also when you saw Jimmy Kimmel name drop, he mentioned Gene Deal. He didn't say Gene Deal.
So I have to jump in. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you on? Respectfully, are you on the booger sugar? You jumping around? I'm lost.
I got the Bustelo. I'm so sorry about that. I got the coffee.
Okay.
But
hang on. Stay with me. I'm gonna give you the last word. Stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So he's been arrested. I want to see the video of him with the steel bracelets. I gotta see it. Troll babies. I don't care if it's 4:00 in the morning. Email me. So they got him, sir.
No.
Are you from the New York Tri-State? I see a 917.
I'm from the Bronx. Absolutely. So, yeah.
Are you Boricua?
Dominicano, and I met you before, back when you had the station in Brooklyn. So
okay.
Got your autograph.
Don't forget, we have to discuss what happened to Fat Joe. He abandoned that nigga on Saturday night. But hang on a second. Let's go back.
Oh, I'll get it. Yeah, if you want to. Yeah. So, no, I mean, when it comes to Diddy, man, I think he's a big trouble. It's funny you mentioned Keefe D. I think that's a big grow. I think that's gonna be coming soon. Because, I mean, if they're believing the story of what Keefe D is saying about what he did, then obviously they have to believe how this came about, which Diddy is in that book. So, I mean, I think eventually they're going to connect the dots. They're going to eventually find evidence on that. I mean, isn't Tupac's estate already got the investigators going after it to see if everything is true, to do a big lawsuit for hundreds of millions of dollars at him? So, I mean, he's in big trouble. I mean, aside from, like you said with Cassie, I mean, if that was anybody else's kid, I mean, you watched that, I mean, it would have been over. You know what I mean? I think even Dame Dash talked about that as well. I mean, if that was one of his daughters, he's going to jail. So, he's taking Diddy out. I was like, wow.
Well, not so fast, sir. Dame Dash has caught in multiple rape cases over the years. So slow that down. But now, let's go back for a second.
Right.
So the diddler, and you mentioned Keefe D. I forget in what context you said. Keefe D is a certified CI rat, and he's claiming he has cancer, and thus the reason why he was trying to get some type of released from the judge, yada, 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 saying that the COs were beating him senseless a month ago. You up to speed on that?
Yes, I was reading up. I mean, I watched the court on that when he was talking about that, and how he's getting treated. And this and
he's
that.
crying about getting beat up. Meanwhile, Tupac is dead. We got an old nigga with supposedly with cancer crying about his fucking conditions, but Tupac is dead. So, I mean, just I would imagine, Keefe D told everything he knows. Finish up on Diddy. Do you think Diddy's built for that jail? If they give him a decade, if they give him a decade, can he handle it?
I think they gave him at least. I give him 15 years. I think he's going to be that long. He's going to be there for a while, especially on these charges. It's going to go beyond. I mean, especially if they, allegedly as far as the underage stuff. I mean, it's going to be. If they could find out that the Sons was bringing that in, the age group in to his parties, he's really done for. Yeah.
What happened to Fat Joe? He abandoned Edgar Berlanga Saturday. Did you see the fight?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, let me tell you something about Fat Joe. I'm gonna say it like this from the Bronx perspective, right? We loved pun. I remember Fat Joe used to. I remember as a kid, he used to put up his posters. I'm telling you this story. I'm telling you for a fact. This guy used to play off like he was an Italian dude, not even Latino. Right. He started claiming Latinos when Big Pun came through, and then the Boricuas and Dominicans, and we saw him talk Spanglish, and Tony Sunshine came in. Then he's like, oh, I'm Latino now. Bro, we thought you was Italian back in '93 with Flo Joe. You never spoke Spanish, never had the flag, none of that. Stop all that, bro. You acted like you was from Little Italy, bro, eating cannoli.
All right, but now hang on a second. I got other calls backing up here. Okay, so Saturday night, Canelo beat the brakes off of Edgar Berlanga, and Fat Joe walked him out, sunglasses, he had the fly chains and shit. After this guy loses, Fat Joe disappeared. Did you see that?
That didn't catch, but I'm not surprised. He's a front runner. Whoever's hot, he's there, and then as soon as they die down, he does that, man. I mean, look what he was doing. He's good at. I met him once. Very mean to the fans, but the celebrities that were there, like the stars, he's real nice to them. Okay. Like if he could get something out of them, he's cool.
Gotcha. I gotta check out the calls, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, take care, bro. Bye.
Did he call me brother? I thought I. Please don't do that, folks. Please. Late night breaking news, folks. Diddy arrested. There is an update in case you don't know. According to TMZ, the feds were going to get him on Tuesday, but they're saying something happened that caused the feds to move in a day earlier. Did somebody bring him some pink cocaine, allegedly? And they said, oh, we better get this nigga now before he goes on a binge. If Diddy gets some time, I think he can do the time. He can get himself a little boyfriend. Jay Jordan, I got your donation. You're on what number, sir? What number? Hold on a second. I do not see Jordan. Might this be you? 843. Is this Jordan? Jay Jordan, tap it in. Yes, no, maybe? 843.
This is Hunter.
Hunter. Okay, hold on a second. I'm looking for Jordan. He's spending Skrilla. Okay. If you ain't spending Skrilla, we'll put you back in the queue. 272. I'm looking for Jordan. Are you in the queue?
No, this is not Jordan.
Okay. Hold on a second, sir. It's all about money and a damn thing funny. 917, is this Jordan? You sent in 2 donations, sir. Yes, no, maybe? Jordan, are you there? Give me a second, folks. And Vicky, I got your other donation. Thank you, darling. Okay, let's put this guy back in the queue. Okay, 843, you're on the line. Thank you for tapping in. Late night. Diddy, they got him. Are you up to speed? 843. Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah. This is Hunter.
Okay, pick up the pace, sir. You're dragging, you're lagging. Come on, you. Don't kill the vibe, please.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, but can you put down the Coke straw? Come on, man. I picked up the line. You're not Hunter. You're not Hunter. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, no. I mean, I just want to say that I'm kind of excited now. You know, I'm finally happy that they finally caught him. So
yeah. You're high, I can tell. Take your time. You got a beer with you when you're doing that shit? What are you doing?
Am I what?
Do you have a beer with what you're doing? You have a beer?
Oh, no.
Okay, go ahead. Take your time.
No, yeah, I'm just excited that they finally caught him. So,
how excited are you, sir? Keep it real.
Well, no, I mean, I've been watching this and keeping update on the news for like a while about Diddy, and you know, I know that they haven't been trying, like they haven't caught him because you know, I think it's like he's been trying to get away, and I feel like, and that's kind of bad for him. But you know,
I appreciate the call. You go back to what you're doing, man. It sounds like you're grooving. Just be careful. You're driving?
No.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the call, man. Take care. Okay. Sounds like he's on a perk 30. God damn. 272, good evening. Breaking news. Diddy, they got him. We're just speculating. We're talking crazy. Do you think who else is going down with him? 272. Good evening.
Yeah. What's going on, Star? Yeah, I knew that was coming. You knew it was coming. You knew the feds was coming.
Come on.
Definitely. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. The feds did the state job. They knew the state couldn't do that. He was too powerful for the state. Too much money. So they doing him like they did Bill Cosby, like they did R. Kelly. The feds are playing dirty. The problem, I'm gonna keep it real with you. The only problem I think the feds is gonna have, that his lawyers, they're gonna try to get up some RICO shit. They're gonna try to come up with some RICO stuff on him. The problem with Diddy is, A, they gonna want to keep him in there. I don't think he gonna get a bill. They gonna say he got passport, he got a private jet. They gonna try to keep him in there. They ain't gonna try to give him a bill. The problem I think the feds is gonna have is Diddy got dirt on a lot of people. So I can see people gonna want him out of jail. I can see a lot of people he probably got dirt on. I'm not saying this is a legend, but they not gonna want him in there. But going back to that, what I said about the feds, the problem the feds is gonna have is that, remember, sexual law limitation ran out. You only get 3 to 4 years. So they're going to argue that and say, hey, if they wanted him, they could have been got him. So that's the issue you're going to have.
Stay with me. You and I have spoken before. You're the guy you're from the New York area. You're up on all the tea, yes? The tea.
Yes.
Okay. In the words of lovely T, this tea is piping hot. Do you know who I see Diddy helping bring down on some real shit?
Who?
Russell. Russell. Yeah.
See, okay.
Hang on. Just swallow that for a minute. Pause. Just swallow that. Okay. Russell's, he's that generation that they were smoking that dust, I've never met a nigga in my life that could handle smoking PCP. And he was on that shit pretty bad, claims that he was in control and he never took the pussy. He's hiding, there's no extradition from Bali. Just work with me here. Do you think that Diddy may work with the feds now that they've got him to bring Russell down? Russell Simmons.
Okay, that goes back to my theory, what I was saying to you. I definitely believe the feds is going to say, listen, We know you got dirt on everybody. Yeah, I think they want to go after everybody he's been around. He's been in that circle with. They're going to want dirt.
Give me some names. Give me some names. Stop with all that. I don't want to say this. Give me some names. Come on. I just said Russell Simmons.
I'm gonna go as far as I'm gonna say Russ. I'm gonna say Jay. I'm gonna say any movie.
You're not gonna get Jay. You're just talking crazy. You're not gonna get Jay. Stop it. Stop it.
So I'm gonna go with anybody that's real big that they had. If they had suspicions of, I think they're gonna get him to turn on all of them. The problem, I think, when you got power and money, and I don't care, people say, well, that don't mean nothing. Yes, it does. Because if you got money that's backing you and power that's backing you, and they know he got this dirt on those people gonna be louder than what the feds can do. And I think the reality is we're gonna find.
You're not giving me names tonight, homie. You usually you're like, you're hitting it on the head. Pause. I'm gonna say one more name. That Diddy, I know he'll tell something on this nigga because he don't like him. Steve Stout. Finish up. Come on, man.
No, I agree with you, sir. I believe there's a lot of names he gonna mention. But I just think people overpowered that got money is gonna find a way to get him out of this before he can start saying names.
All right. Good to talk to you, man.
You too.
He let me down. That's the guy from the New York area. He watches all the Love and Hip Hop and all the what are those shows? Housewives and all that shit. Nigga scared to mention a name. Oh, troll babies! I want to see TD Jakes in shackles. I want to see TD Jakes in shackles. I'm on some hating shit right now. Stacy Galore. Stacy says, get the likes up. Absolutely. Thank you, Stacy. Talk to these niggas. Where is Stacy's information? God damn. Hold on. Stacy Galore always spends Skrilla. We're stopping everything. And Stacy Galore is hiring for those of you, looking for work. Pow, StacyGlore.com, or you can go in to my community section and you will see a banner for Stacy Galore. She's looking for camera people, a personal assistance. Let me look in the live chat. Give me some other names because these people are calling in they're not trying to go there tonight. Give me some other names. Who do you want to see locked up? Who do you want to see locked up? Jay-Z ain't going nowhere. Don't even stop saying Jay-Z. You're reaching. I say Russell. Ooh, who said French Montana? Who is that? French eating high off the hog. Hey, Cat, she says Clive Davis. No, they're not going to bring down Clive. Hold on a second. DJ Khaled? Nah. Wait. Did somebody say Lupe Fiasco? Okay, somebody's just talking crazy right now. Hey, Peaches. Peaches, I got your donation. Thank you, darling. Okay. She said, I'm sipping wine listening to you, Daddy. Thank you, baby. 201, good evening. Breaking news. Diddy arrested. Down in flames? Yes, no, maybe? 201.
Hey, Star, I'm celebrating on the strength of Tupac name, Outlaw Immortals, all from Jersey. I'm celebrating right now.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go.
Let's go. And I'm going to tell you what, Reggie Wright called it. You heard? Reggie Wright called it.
What?
Yes, sir. Yeah. He said September. Said they was going to get him in September.
Okay.
He called. He had inside information. I'm celebrating right now because the Diddy curse is over. It's over, bro.
Yeah.
Word. Like, yo, it's so many people that fell, you know what I'm saying, to his name behind him because they didn't take care of him appropriately.
Right.
You feel me? Like, even the fact D-Dep is chilling with him, like, dude, what you doing? Like, bro, like, he the one that put you on all that devil mess that made you want to go to God in the first place and turn yourself in. Like, why you going back to the devil? Like, you feel me? Like, what the mother? Like, He a dirty character, bro. He been a dirty character. I was in a group back in the day with a brother named Rigor Mortis from Jersey City, and he had a group called the Commission with Black Rob and G-Dep. And God rest his soul, you feel me? And he used to tell me, bro, he used to be like, yo, the stuff he used to see around that dude was nothing less than satanic, like straight jacket, like, you feel me? Like, word is born, like, yo, listen, it's build and destroy. All empires must fall eventually.
It's a fact.
You feel me?
It's a
and
fact.
especially when you're moving wacky. He was moving wacky, bro. He been moving wacky. He a dirty mofo, straight jacket. You know what I mean? Real talk.
Stay with me for a second. You say you were in a group with G-Dep. You said that?
Yeah, no. I was in a group with Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis was a brother that had a group with G-Dep and Black Rob called the Commission.
G-Dep's a good guy. He and I were talking. He and I were hanging out one night at some goddamn club, and he was somehow he was staying in my hometown, Scotch Plains, New Jersey. I said, "What are you doing there?"
That's wild.
He said, "I'm trying to dry out." I'm trying to dry out.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He's trying to cleanse his soul.
Right.
He's trying to cleanse his soul.
Good nigga,
like
G-Dep.
You feel me?
Good nigga, G-Dep. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He got to be a good one to turn himself in.
Oh, man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
That's real talk right there. You got to commend that. You got to salute that. Yeah. Word. But nah, man, it's the end of an empire. Like, all that dirt that been swept under the rug because he was paying and making everybody happy. Now it's come to fruition. Like, he like the hip-hop Epstein. Real talk.
Ooh.
Feel me, beloved? He like the hip-hop Epstein.
People getting trampled to death at City College. Let's go back, my nigga. City College.
And now we talking about Gene Deal. Gene Deal on the mission too. Gene Deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, as a matter of fact, it wasn't Reggie Wright. It was Gene Deal that said he was going to grab him in September. Pardon me.
Okay.
And Gene a good dude. I met Gene out in Teaneck, New Jersey.
Gene's a good man.
He is a good brother.
Good man.
He is, man. He is, because he spoke with Big, man. Big spilled his soul to him. Like, he feels totally responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? And he told him, we need more security. You feel me? But Diddy said, I don't care if Big gotta die, I don't care if Pac gotta die. Like, you know what I'm saying? He took that to the heart. Shit. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of conspiracy. He had the power to make stuff happen and make stuff disappear. But you know, when you play with the devil come back for his tenants. You feel me? Yeah. Word. So that's basically what I think is going on right now.
You know, Craig Mack supposedly died from AIDS, man.
And that's so heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. Mac was a good dude too.
Crazy.
Mac was a good dude. Very talented.
He was. Hang on a second. Stay with me. He was a great guy. Last time I saw him in person, man, it must have been 2001 or 2. He came up to the radio station. He had some no frills 12 inches.
I like that.
Hey, I
Amazon.
Hey, I took it right upstairs. I said, "Come on upstairs, man." I had my producer play it on the air. He was trying to do his own thing, but he was fucked up, you know. But he just.
I love me a She-Hulk. I love me a 7 foot tall chick. Word. Nah, man. But
I don't know where you're going, sir. Now, hang on a second. I'm talking about Craig Mack. He was trying to do his own thing. I'm just saying he didn't lose that drive after the whole Bad Boy shit fell apart. And I did what I could, you know, but you know, I just want to say that, man, he was a great guy. But go ahead, finish up.
That's commendable, man. That's commendable. I admire you. And can I tell you something? You changed my life with one sentence you said back in the day. You said, "I never let a chick look in my face when I ejaculate because I don't want her to see my moment of weakness."
Right.
From that day forward,
the moment of shame. Yeah. Don't let her see you, you know, enjoying the puss.
Right. Right. Because that's when they try to like put the claws in your ego.
It's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You changed my life with that statement. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm rocking with that. That's alpha male stuff right there, baby. That's Jersey right there, baby. Word up.
I appreciate the call, man.
Think about the Outlaws. Think about how happy the Outlaws are right now. Finally, they're getting justice for their brother. And that's Dirty Jersey right there. That's Irvington. That's Montclair. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
And they deserve that. They deserve that closure, bro. His mother, too bad his mother ain't here. Like, yo, Pac was a flawed hero, but he was a good dude, and he ain't deserve that. And, like, think about everybody else that fell underneath him. You feel me? Like, the devil came to collect, and he going to collect. Real talk.
There you go.
Word.
I appreciate the call, man. Salute.
Yes,
225, thank you for your patience. Are you there? Jay-Z.
Yes, sir.
Jay-Z, he's been exposed. If you care about hiring people for the Super Bowl halftime show, or Diddy arrested? Where do you want to start, sir?
Let's talk about Diddy.
Go ahead.
You
have the floor.
Me personally, it's a sad situation for our African community, right? He is the evil dude. The way I feel about a lot of this stuff in the past 5 years that have been going on in our community is this. You're a good person until you get some money. When you get some money, you become either an asshole. A lot of people don't like you. And the stuff that Diddy was doing, engaging in and stuff like that, it wasn't good. And God had to put a stop to it. Okay. But guess what? He learned it from somewhere. So we always want to see the next black man get taken down. I want to see some of them Jewish people get taken down. Like the mob, like John Gotti and them. I want to see about 10 of them get taken down. They're taking us out of our community.
John Gotti was Italian, sir, Neapolitan, not Jewish. Where you going?
He ain't black. He ain't black. He ain't African American. I want the ringleaders to start getting taken down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can wipe all of them away, but they learn from them type people. So I want to see some big dogs getting taken down first, because Diddy ain't a big dog. He just a small fish in a big pond. I want the ones that own the pond to get taken down. That's who I want to get taken down next. I'm tired of seeing us drug dealers, street farms, people that's doing house fraud. Man, these white people been doing this shit and getting away with it for years, and we laughing at our own people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we learning that shit from them and following suit, and we get whammed every goddamn time we try to be like them. It's time for niggas to be like us. Take our heritage back and stop following theirs. That's what happened to Diddy. That was going to happen. Jay next. He going to be next. Watch what I tell you. But guess what? He know it. But there ain't nothing we can do about it, because guess what? We're going to laugh about it, and then 6 months later, somebody else going to come up. So we ain't going to have no black money in the black community no more. You take Diddy out, take Jay out, you take all of these multi-billionaires out, guess what? Niggas ain't going to have nothing at all. Watch what I tell you.
Stay with me, sir. You sound like a man from the South. Yes? No?
I'm from the South. I learned deep. My roots is deep in the South.
I can appreciate that, but now hang on a second. Okay, so you sound like a man of knowledge. Every skin folk ain't kinfolk. You ever heard that?
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
That's a very old saying. I heard it back in '76, sir. Every skin folk ain't kinfolk. So, with regards to Diddy, okay, he's been stopped finally, but before you say we, us, and black folk, you gotta let it play out. Let it play out. He's been doing what he's been doing for a lot of years. And you said where he learned it from. Well, a lot of people say he learned things from Clive Davis when he got with Arista Records. Those contracts that were given out to the bad boy artist. Crazy contract, sir. Crazy.
You're right.
Crazy.
You're right. You are who you hang around and what you get yourself involved in. The deeper you go into these channels, the worse it gets. But guess what? We don't have enough deep roots or enough generational wealth to come save us at all. We ain't like Trump. When we go bankrupt, we can call one of our partners and tell them we need $40 million. It ain't gonna happen. Once you're gone as an African American, and you know this. So all the wealth that we can gain as an African in our community, no matter if you're black, this, that, and other, you got 1% black in you. What I'm saying, as us as a culture, is we sitting there watching us wipe us away, not the evil person. I'm talking about the financial structure that we have. We ain't gonna be in the next 10 years. We ain't gonna have nothing. We gonna be in the food stamp line. And I see these Dominicans, these Cubans and Mexicans right here. They the ones that's stepping right in front of us. I'm on a job right now, a $500 billion job, and guess what? On this whole job, they might got 60% Hispanics making great money.
Yeah.
Great money. Taking care of their family, taking care of each other, this, that, and other. I see the Cubans taking care of their family, but guess who fighting amongst each other? The niggas.
Niggas, yeah.
I've seen the Mexicans and the Cubans go at it on this job. They stuck together. The niggas, you can't get two niggas to stick together or nothing. And we always following. That's all I'm saying. We keep falling for the okie doke. Money don't make you. You're supposed to make.
I gotta jump in, sir. You sound like a knowledgeable man. You say you're from the South. Can I ask how old are you? How old are you?
For me, I'm 42.
Okay. Stop riding. 42. Stop riding with the losing team.
Oh, I'm winning. I don't ride with no losing team.
That's what I say. No, if I can just say this, I'll give you the last word. Stop rooting for the losing team. You say you're on a $1 trillion job or something. You say, right? I was listening.
I get every nigga on this job that I can, and white, black. I don't care about color.
There you go.
I'm not.
Stop rooting for the losing team. But I
don't care about the losing team. But you got to identify what it takes to lose. I'm not rooting.
Okay.
I'm just putting it out there. And that's what we don't never want to hear.
Gotcha.
We don't want to hear. We just want to laugh and talk.
Yeah.
But how did you get there? How did Diddy get there?
Yeah.
How Russell got there? How R. Kelly got there? You know what I'm saying?
Finished up. So you have the last word, but please, 15 seconds, please. Finish it up. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is this. As a people, man, we got to start taking our heritage back, man. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, man.
Fuck the losing, fuck the winning.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Dropping F-bombs. Thank you. Dropping F-bombs. He's doing okay. I was letting him talk. 267 late night. Diddy, we got him. Do you feel safer? 267.
I sure do.
Hey, how are you, darling?
Hi, sweetie. You know, you keep asking who's next, right? Another name, right?
Let's go. Come on.
Jay. I know you don't want to hear that.
No, it's not that I don't want to hear it. I think he's insulated himself. He's extremely smart. But good. Tell us why.
He's just as dirty as Diddy.
Okay.
And I'm realizing more and more as time goes on how hated he is. You get what I mean? He's hated.
I'm listening.
I have a feeling that not wishing, not hoping. I have a feeling it's going to be something big with him soon, in my opinion.
Okay.
That thing with the Super Bowl, that wasn't a coincidence. I don't think it coming out that he was the one. He's a hater, but he's, in my opinion, he's done so many people dirty, just like Diddy. So, yeah, that's the name that keeps coming to mind.
Can I throw a name at you?
Go ahead.
Kevin Lyles.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's attached to Young Thug. Kevin Lyles. Did you see him down there at that courthouse with that $400 white shirt on, crying? Your Honor, he's like a son to me. Did you see that about a year or so ago?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Me and him, he never did nothing for me, but we ain't got no problems. But he's big. He's a big fish.
It's quite interesting the times that we're living in.
Yeah.
Damn. So much is happening at one time. I've mentioned this to you before. This is the age of karma.
Okay.
And karma's not playing. Who would have thought?
Karma, the concept of action. Go ahead.
Yeah, who would have thought? I mean, I'm a millennial, so that was my childhood bad boy. You know what I mean? And it's just with a snap of a finger, it's done. It's finished. It's a wrap. They waited for a moment on him. But I think there's, they're just taking several. Now, I don't agree with the last caller. Oh, man, they getting all the black men and all the man, all the black billionaires. We ain't going to have nothing left. And I'm thinking to myself, sweetheart, you don't have nothing now.
Right.
Them Negroes are rich over there. That has nothing that doesn't represent you.
Right.
And they're still not. They themselves are billionaires and they're still not safe. You see?
Do you know the name of that high school? And I don't want to be disrespectful to Diddy's daughters. His daughters go to some high school in California. It's like the most exclusive high school with a bunch of other Hollywood kids. You know what I'm talking about? Let me Google this goddamn school.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Do you think that Diddy's fate was sealed years ago and he knew it, and that's the reason why he, is, not really surprised about the feds swooping down? Sometimes a person can say, hey, this, all this is going to come crashing down at some point anyway, so I might as well just wild out.
Just wild out, yeah. Yeah. But I think he was on a high. I'm untouchable. He has that type of aspect to him.
Yeah.
Even his son has that same type of energy. Mm-hmm. The one that looks just like him. They felt as though they were untouchable. To the point where, did you hear the son's song about y'all raided the wrong house?
Oh, King Combs, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Sierra Canyon School in Los Angeles. I think that might be it.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. LeBron James' son went there. I don't know why I brought that up. I'm rambling. Okay, you were saying?
You're fine.
You're right.
Well, no, there's an arrogance with him. He probably really believed that he was untouchable, and then he had that reality check where it's like, okay, now it's really a wrap for me, you see. But I think he was on a high for quite some time, literally and figuratively speaking. People to him, we're just objects.
Yeah.
Especially women.
Yeah.
Regular humans, you're nothing. If you don't have X amount in the bank, if you don't have a certain title, label, or fame, you're nothing.
One more question before you go. Do you think he worshipped Satan? Okay, see, he talked that hot shit with the Jesus piece. Yeah, I walk with God. You ever heard him say that? I walk with God.
You have to ask.
Which God? Which God?
Which God? Who is God to you? Which God do you serve? Which God do you serve? Anything anything could be someone's God. Which God do you serve?
There you go.
To see how Craig Mack went out of here. That was sad.
Damn.
That was disturbing.
It's crazy.
To see what is it? Black Rob. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
like, whoa.
Black Rob, yeah.
So many people. How many people cross your path and are just out?
Yeah.
Psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, wiped out after dealing with you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of track record he has. So I thank you. This is a day, man.
Yeah.
I believe a few days ago, they just tried to take out Trump again. My God.
He's white. He'll be all right. But thank you, Dolan, for doing
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Troll babies, is this God's work? 6:05, late night. The diddler, the Satan worshiper, allegedly. Are you at the speed? He's in handcuffs. 6:00.
Good evening, Star. It's Miss Ruth.
Hey, Miss Ruth, how are you, dear? How are you?
I'm doing good. I hope and pray that they lock him up and throw away the key.
Woo.
He needs to be locked up forever. And if he drops dimes, if he drops names, all of them need to be locked up forever too. But what I'm really looking forward to, Star, and I hope and pray that they televise the trial. Because I think we don't even know half of the stuff that man did. Lord only knows what's going to come out on that trial.
Yeah.
What do you think, Star? You think that he's going to want it televised, or do you think he's going to want it off camera?
I think if there is a trial, if he doesn't cop out, I think I should contact the the district attorney's office, and and I should offer to come in and speak about.
You know that
and
every
speak about
YouTuber.
Hang on. And speak about the track record of this man and how he once upon a time said in a song, "I got Asian women to change my linen after I done blazed and hit them." Remember that?
Word. It's true. It's true. But I swear, I just wanted to say that I'm looking forward to the. You know, if he doesn't cop out and he goes to trial, that's going to be some good TV. That's going to be better than HBO. And, you know, every YouTuber is going to be covering it. So it's going to be must watch.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
You better be, Star, because ain't nobody going to cover it like you.
Right.
All right. You have a good night.
No, Miss Ruth, stay with me. I appreciate your support earlier. Oh my God. You're retired NYPD, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Can you, maybe this is not a big deal. The first Puerto Rican commissioner retired last week. What the hell? You up to speed?
No, I wasn't, Star. I don't, you know, I'm out of there. You know what I mean?
Okay,
so
I thought you may have heard something, but okay.
I'm gonna look into it because that sounds curious.
Yeah, the first.
But all right, Star. You have a good night.
Thank you, Miss Ruth. Thank you so much. Okay.
All right.
She's retired police, New York, tri-state area. Hold on a second. Deeds is sending me a text. Thank you, Deeds. What's going on? Am I doing too much? Should I shut it down? Okay. The Cash App is Star Report Media. Thank you, Deeds, for reminding me. Lucani, Charlotte. Can you guys use the Cash App right there? Star Report Media. Omari, the commissioner, thank you so much. We switched over to a business account with Cash App, so it takes a minute for them to, get it done. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right. Mr. Controversy, thank you for your support, sir. He says, yes, this we know, sir. We've been here for over an hour and 20 minutes talking about Diddy, sir. He's arrested. Thank you so much. This we know. Hold on a second. Somebody tapping in from Atlanta. Good evening. Are you up to speed? The Diddler. They got him. 678.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. What's good, Star? How's it going?
How are you, man? When do you start?
Man. Yeah, man. So listen, I knew he was, evil and just full of himself when he made one of my favorite rap and R&B groups go to Brooklyn for some cheesecake. I was like, man, this dude's an asshole.
What was that? What was that? 26. What was the group of the name? Name of that group?
It was the band.
The band, yeah. What was that group? Day 26 or something? Am I saying that right?
No, that was the R&B group. Yeah, that was the R&B group.
But was it Day 26? I don't remember.
Nah, it was the band. It was when they was screaming out DABAND.
I remember the band. Yeah, Babs. Yeah, but he had a group called Day 26.
Day 26. Yeah, the R&B group. Yeah, that was the R&B group.
Yeah, they were on Bad Boy.
Like that.
On Bad Boy.
Yep, it was on Bad Boys, man. But hey, man, I feel like the next person they're gonna get is Birdman. Honestly, bro. I think they're gonna get Birdman next. That's the big dog.
Tell us why, sir.
That's
Birdman.
the next big
dog. Tell us why Birdman.
Because the situation right now with Thug in court, with that long ass trial he got, is ridiculous. And it's a matter of time, you know, somebody in Young Thug's camp going to mention his name, and it's on from there. It's on from there. But I'm thinking, that's what I'm saying. I personally feel Birdman gonna get it next. You know, that's my reason.
Have you been keeping up with the YSL case?
Oh yes, I have. Woody definitely deserves a Grammy because he's a great singer. He's a great singer for real. He deserves a Grammy.
Okay. Has Birdman been mentioned in the case? Birdman?
It's going. I believe it's going to come to that. Okay. Not yet, but it's going to come to that. Okay. Because
so you're just hating respectfully. He has not been mentioned. You want to see Birdman go down. Want some hating shit?
Well, I believe he's going to go down, but it's not out of hate. It's just based off, you know, the rumors that's going on.
It's okay if you're hating. I'm just trying to be clear. It's okay. I ain't mad at you for hating. He's an old nigga with a big red star on the top of his fucking head. It might be, you know, might be his time. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just me. You know, people got their own opinion. You know, okay. Like one of the callers said Jay-Z. You know, you said Kevin Lyles. You know, I personally say Birdman.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. Thank you.
I can be wrong.
Thank you, sir. Okay. What did he say? DeBand? He's mad because DeBand got sent to get cheesecake? The fuck? What was the guy's name in Day 26? He left the group and then he came back. What's that guy's name? I mean, it's not that important, but I mean no disrespect, but you know, Diddy been doing people dirty, huh? I was going to tell a story, but I'm not going to do it. I don't want to, you know, be exposing nobody, shit like that. Guys, can you please use the Cash App right here? Star Report Media. Hey, Charlotte, thank you, dear. Thank you for your support, but can you use this Cash App right here, okay? You are appreciated. Charlotte, nice to hear from you, girl, okay? Alejandro, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, I did a show earlier, you know, just trying to figure out this Diddy thing. Okay. Thank you, Deeds. Yeah, she says Q. That's him. How's Q doing? Yeah, Q from Day 26. He left the group to go solo, and he came back. Now, he had talent. Did he rob him? Did he blackball him? That guy was one of the best ones from that group. It was Day 26. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the phones here. Who did I not speak to? Area code 251. It's a late show. Diddy has been arrested according to TMZ and the New York Times. You up to speed? 251. On a Monday night.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Well, I think about this with Diddy. You know, the Quran say that God will take you all the way to the top floor just to drop you all the way back down. So that's what happened with Diddy. I think he'll be okay in jail because he got money. It's a lot of people clout chasers in jail. So as long as he got some money, he'll be okay. And then he likes people with men, so you can't rate the willing.
Well, we don't know that for a fact, sir. Please slow down or say allegedly. We don't know that, sir. Please.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. But you can't say the willing. But people be saying who they gonna get next. I don't think it's like we saying like it's like a video game. Like we feel like he's trying to get the final boss. Right. It's like when they took down Russell, he didn't bring nobody with him. He just went on about his business. I think they're gonna get Puffy. He gonna sit in jail.
Russell Simmons, sir. Russell Simmons.
Well, Russell, but
Russell has not been taken down, sir. Russell is in Bali.
Okay, well, he can't come back. I bet he'd rather be back in America than over there. But I think somebody gonna get next. I think gonna get Jay-Z because he a scumbag, and also let's not forget Dr. Dre is another billionaire who like doing that the stuff that Diddy do. Because let's not forget Dre is a woman beater. He'll want to be the first class, and so it might get him next. If he know his best behavior. But like I say, man, he get what he deserves. So I don't feel bad for him at all because all he had to do was take his money, go sit down somewhere, and just do the right thing. And he couldn't even do that. So let him go to jail.
You said Dr. Dre's next?
He could be. I mean, let's not forget they'll let you sit in peace for a long time before they jump out on you.
Right.
Look how they did Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was living in peace for decades, and they just jumped out and got him. So they can get Dre like that too. Like I say, Dre, he's like a weirdo to me. It's like him.
I'm not too sure about Dr. Dre, sir. With all due respect, Dre was beating on women. Bill Cosby was drugging women. Dr. Dre beat up one white girl, Tierra B or something. I forget her name. Not that I'm trying to cape for Dr. Dre, but it's a difference.
What about that black girl that worked for that magazine? She was like an interviewer.
Yeah.
You remember her? He beat that woman up real bad.
Yeah.
And Michelle A say he beat her up real bad. Yeah. And ain't no telling how many other women that he done beat up real bad. Also, I think about another billionaire who went down this year. Vince McMahon. He went down the same way Puppy did. All that woman wanted was $3 million. He wouldn't even pay that, and she took him down. Cassie, all she wanted was $30 million. He didn't want to pay that, and she took him down. And they had the money to pay it. So these guys going down for money for chump change to them.
Gotcha.
I mean, this man a billionaire. And they wanted $3 million. $3 million, and he lost his whole empire for $3 million. And Puppy lost his. He could lose his everything for that $30 million. So. Like I say, pride come before a fall. Like I say, I'm just chilling over here. They did what they did, and this thing here, this stuff we know about. These guys have done way worse than we don't know about. So,
okay,
yeah,
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All righty.
Okay. 818 late night. You're calling it from California? Yes, no, maybe. 818.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
Thinking of it this way, just the humor. Some of these people, you're asking like, who's the next one?
Yeah.
And it could be all of them. In a sort of not, we could say just for humor. There's nothing as coincidence. It's an election year.
Okay.
You got a couple months off. Now he was just hit in the Southern District of New York,
right?
Which coincidentally is also the same one for a certain guy with an island, Ukraine, the Clinton Foundation.
Okay.
Now you could say a lot of these people was already talked to 4 years ago, and what we're seeing is somewhat of a movie of sorts of where they're cooperating. So people think this is like the first time that it might be arrested, but it could be more on some terms of this. They were arrested 4 years ago by the military. And that's why you see a difference in music and in Hollywood over the past 4 years.
Wow. You're doing
so none of this stuff.
You're doing a deep dive
is
here.
A coincidence.
You're doing a deep dive. Take your time. I'm in no rush. Take your time.
So a lot of this stuff isn't a coincidence of what we're seeing, and it's all connected. So when you could say, "Oh, I'm not," Jay-Z's not connected, or he wouldn't be next, I would agree with you 5 years ago. But then when you think of the power that he was connected to, who he was connected to? He was connected to power that isn't really protection nowadays. because who is his protection?
Okay.
Obama.
Good point. Good point.
You know, who could possibly win in 2 more months? That already checkmated that power out. Out of all the presidents, who looked over a certain guy with an island? And then what was the only president?
You can say the name, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You can say the name. Go ahead.
I'm sorry?
You can say the name. You don't have to be worried. Say the name that you keep making reference to the island. Say the name. It's okay.
Well, I mean, there's different islands. I don't know.
Come on, sir. Don't get chicken shit now. I've been letting you talk. Go there.
But yeah, so there's different ones that Hello?
I'm right here, sir. Are you?
I apologize.
That's okay.
Yeah, so there's different islands that was always looked past, but there was only one president that actually hit it off, and then that person is the one who also told who was at the islands 4 or 5 years ago when supposedly they die.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
if you're not going to say the name, sir, I'm going to take another call. I'll give you one last time. Say the name. You keep talking about the island. For people who don't know, I'm sitting here typing. Can you say the name?
For like one is the Epstein Island.
Yeah. Say it, man.
Now, we all know that certain people could say, oh yeah, this person wasn't on the list, that person's not on the list, or whatever. But we all know that somebody of a celebrity was on the list. So these people were already talked to over the 4 years, and a lot of these people have already been arrested.
I have no understanding of the island, so I can't say because I don't do hypotheticals. But okay, so aside from Jay-Z, you're saying Jay-Z is a possibility. Can we bring it back to Diddy, who has been arrested? Just because you're going left, right, left, right, left. I'm trying to understand you. I'm letting you speak. Who else do you think will go down with this guy? He's not going down by himself. Please finish up.
No, he's not going down by himself, but they have one that's publicly. So Diddy, I guess, is going to be the one publicly that we can see. So a lot of this stuff that happened 4 whatever years ago is playing out like a movie. Gotcha. Just for the normies or people who were slow to get it. Because imagine drinking all this information through a fire hose at once. A lot of people would kind of lose their mind and they wouldn't understand the bigger picture.
Gotcha. Okay. Is Bohemian Grove still open, or did they close that down?
Yeah, they do, but I mean that's more for like political parties. Supposedly that's supposed to be more of a Republican one.
Yeah. Okay. I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Hey, Sunday, good to hear from you. We got Diddy. Where do you want to go? What's cracking?
Oh my, that's the best news I've heard all year.
Let's go.
Best news I've heard.
Got this fuck nigga.
Yeah, I hope they give him.
Got the fuck nigga.
I hope they give him life in prison. I hope he gets life. I hope he gets life. I have a couple of things to say. I followed him.
You got to come a little closer, Sunday. You're on a speakerphone. You're walking on the marble floors. I can tell. Come on, a little closer.
Can you hear me?
There you go. It's better.
No, I hope they give him life because everybody knows that he steals and he robs from all of his artists, and that's where he got his money. He stole it, and right. I feel like if he didn't rob everyone he's worked with, we would have heard from them. They would have had some kind of success without him. Yeah. That success started and died with him. So as soon as they left, they were back to square one with nothing. They had nothing. There's so many artists who have left labels but have been able to rebuild themselves or start a career again. Nobody has done that with him. He makes sure that he squashes people. He operates as a mobster. He always has. He is not a music executive. He's a criminal. He's a mobster. He's always been a criminal since the beginning. And I honestly, the people that he's victimized are a lot older than me. Like, when he first came out with Making the Band 1, that was 20 years ago. So I was in the 8th grade. I was in the 8th grade, but I used to watch that stuff all the time. And people don't realize that a lot of those people are in the gutter right now. One of them, her name is Sarah Stokes. She's like 47, almost 50 right now. She is a she's a full-blown alcoholic, a convicted felon. She stabs her husband.
Oh my goodness.
She's been on probation. Yes, this is all in the news. She has fallen all the way off. She was the beautiful biracial woman on the first season. She has fallen all the way off after the show ended. And not just her. Choppa is also in prison.
Choppa. Oh my God. Let me Google
He's
him.
in prison.
Yeah, Choppa. I remember Choppa. Well, now, who was the nigga that used to suck his thumb? Wasn't that Fred? Fred from Making?
I think it was. Yes, I think it was. And all
Troll
of
Babies, was Fred the nigga that used to suck his thumb from Making the Band? Pardon me, Sonny. Go ahead.
their careers were destroyed.
Yeah.
Their careers, he would give you a flame and then put it out as soon as the show ended.
Yeah.
Choppa's in prison right now because of, I'm not making excuses for him, but I honestly believe that Choppa engaged in criminal activity because he was left with nothing after the show ended. He didn't have no money.
Right.
So he went into sex trafficking, and that's what he's arrested on.
Okay.
He was convicted and arrested of sex trafficking, prostitution. Yes, he was prostituting women, and they arrested him. Nobody does that unless they need money.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that they were all first season Rob Blind, Day 26, Rob Blind, Danity Kane. Audrey O'Day has said on many occasions, the white girl from Danity, one of the white girls from Danity Kane with the blonde hair, she was always talking about how Diddy, and she was kind of trying to like keep it clean, I guess. But she said he was trying to give her extra duties outside of the studio that were related to sexual acts. So he expected her to perform sexual acts on him on top of
Good God Almighty,
being an artist. Yeah, she said that openly. Many
nigga out there slinging chlamydia dick allegedly. Now hang on a second.
No, yeah.
Hang on. Troll Babies. Which one of the girls from the group Total had to work in White Castle on the grill? Don't say the name, Sunday, if you know.
I don't know who that is.
One of the girls from the group Total put out 2 albums. Total in 1996, and then in 1998, Kima, Keisha, and Pam. One of those girls married Omar Epps. But then there was another one who had to work at White Castle fucking around with Diddy. Let me look in the live chat for a second. Them niggas is in there wilding, as they should be. Somebody says, you serious, bro. Nigga, Google it. Go ahead, Sunday. You were saying, go ahead. Pardon me.
I never heard of that group because that's a little bit before my time. But Diddy, even Mace was telling everybody about this man. Mace was on he's got this amazing podcast right now with Cameron, and he talks about it all the time. Where Diddy is a horrible person and he robs people. Everybody knows this. Now, in the lawsuit that Dawn Richards is doing against him, she claims that she didn't know that he was this way. And I gotta say, Dawn Richards, I looked her up. She's 41. I'm 35. So she's got 6 years on me, if that's her real age. And I've got to say, I've known since a child that he was a monster. So I don't know how she didn't know, because I've always known that. When I met Ankra, who was on all 4 seasons of Making the Band, he worked with all of his artists. When I met him in New York City before he passed away, that was, I want to say, about 12 years ago. When I met him, he said Diddy was horrible man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like everybody was just hush hush because he's so powerful. Not just the money, the connections. He had dirt on. I feel
he's a demon.
Laws of Power.
He's a demon.
The 40. Yeah, he is a participant of the 48 Laws of Power, and those people can pull strings and have a really far reach because they've got dirt on everybody. So you can't say nothing about him if you've got dirt too. So I feel like that's why he's gotten away with it for so long, because he knows everybody's dirt. He knows everybody's skeleton. if you ain't got dirt, he'll put some dirt on you. That's what I think he does. That's what the book says to do. So
hang on a second, Sunday. I have to ask the live chat. Guys, do you think Diddy knows anything about 50 to send the feds in his direction? Does Diddy have anything on 50? If he does, now would be the time. Now would be the time to get some payback on that nigga. You were saying, Sunday, go ahead.
If I can comment on that, I don't think Diddy has 50 has any dirt on him. If you look at 50, he's had to fight for everything that he has. He's a little savage and cutthroat.
Diddy or 50
Cent? 50 Cent. 50 Cent is savage and cutthroat, and maybe he's not the best person to work with. Like, he'll say mean things. He's not a very nice man, but I don't think he has any dirt. Like he was so upset that his baby mother went over to Diddy's house. He was so enraged. Hang on, Sunday.
She didn't just go over to his house. She's been moving with the diddler back and forth to different hotels. That's one of the newer investigations that has just come down. So
I believe it.
You know,
I believe it, and I'm just saying.
So the diddler may have been piping her, just so we're clear. Okay, you were saying?
I believe it. Yeah, no, I believe it. But I feel like 50 Cent is legit. I feel like he's legit. I don't think he moves like a mobster. I think he's cutthroat, which is different. A mobster, the way that he goes, it's like he read a mafia playbook. I think Diddy was, I think all of these executives from the 90s, which is before 50 Cent's time, I don't think 50 Cent came out in the 90s. These people worked like they were in a mafia, and that's how they conducted business. And they were, and 50 Cent to me just seems like a legitimate businessman in Hollywood that built himself from the ground up. That's what I think he is. He has way less money. That's just my opinion. I don't think he has.
Sunday. So you're in the industry, so I know you're not gonna, say anything too crazy. But let's not put too much respect on Curtis Jackson's name. Please, let's not do that, because then I'll have to say some things. Okay, so let's go back for a second.
Mind.
Let's go back for a second. Okay. So Diddy has been arrested, federal custody. They were supposed to get him yesterday, according to TMZ. Any thoughts with regards to the charges, the indictment? Any knowledge?
Okay, so I think it's wonderful. I know that they were building up a case for a while, and these civil lawsuits that are coming up are helping the case. When Dawn Richards put her lawsuit, she implicated that there was sex trafficking going on. She said that he would bring, which is a huge charge, which is similar to what R. Kelly was indicted for, sex trafficking, bringing women.
Is Dawn the black chick from Danity Kane?
Yes. Oh. There was two black girls in Danity Kane. Dawn was the one that he kept. There was two black girls.
Okay.
Yes, she was the one that was dating a Day 26 member, the light-skinned dude. But Dawn, she stated that there was sex trafficking going on that she physically witnessed inside of the house. And when he was indicted, they had confiscated recording videos.
Is she a friend of yours? Sunday, is Dawn a friend of yours?
Dawn Richards?
Yeah.
No, I don't know Dawn directly. No, I do not. But I read the civil lawsuit that she put against him, and she specifically said, in addition to personal abuse that she experienced, she witnessed him bringing in girls so that there was group sex going on against their will. So she said these things that the FBI is investigating. They have to, because this is the same thing that R. Kelly was taken in for.
But now, hang on a second, Sunday, with all due respect, her lawsuit was just recently filed in the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Oh. They already had their hooks in him. With all due respect, I mean, she's trying to get it back.
No, this is just reinstating. Some of the stuff that they're trying to investigate.
I'm just saying. You know, she's trying to get a bag. You know, at the tail end, they already had him lined up. But now, hold on a second. I want to go back for a second with regards to him being in federal custody. Some of the other cases. What happened to that guy, the producer, who came out, say he never got paid, and he's the one that kind of what's his name? I forget his name. I'm talking about.
It's on the tip of my tongue. There's a couple of people. There's been so many.
No, but that guy filed a lawsuit, and he kind of like set this on fire. Anybody know who I'm talking about? Let me look in the live chat. Is it? I'm not sure the guy's name.
Let me see. There's so many. There was
Luke Caney, sit tight. I see when the cue. Luke Caney, sit tight. Okay.
Yeah, Rodney. It was Rodney Jones.
Okay.
Music producer Rodney Jones.
Okay.
Sues him for sexual assault and for not being paid for his work. Rodney Jones.
Is that Lil Rod, aka Lil Rod?
I'm not sure if that's his alias, but it just says online Rodney Jones. I recall
hang on
this
a second, because hold on. Rod, is that the nigga that said Diddy was busting his cheeks? Hold on, Hitman.
He said there was sexual assault.
Okay, Hitman Lil Rod. Is this the guy? I don't want to accuse him if he's not the guy. Hold on, Lil Rod sued Diddy. There you go, Lil Rod. Okay, Diddy tried to kill him over the lawsuit. Oh, I gotta write this guy's name down. Okay, well, listen, Sunday. Great to hear from you. Anything else you want to mention before you go?
I have one final mention. So, in the lawsuit that Dawn Richards is
Sunday. I'm sorry. Dawn Richards is a black chick from Danity Kane. Please stop.
Yes.
Give us.
I just want to say this.
Oh God!
I want to say this one thing. She's saying that he never paid her any money for anything that she's done with him.
All right.
Danity Kane, and when she did that Last Train to Paris album with, I think it was Rick Ross.
Nobody remembers. Sunday, please. Nobody gives a
all I'm saying is nobody.
Dawn.
All I'm saying is
I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
Sunday, I gotta go. I gotta get her out of here. Why does she keep repeating Dawn from Danity Kane? Whoa, wait a minute. Where is my main nigga on the trigger? Oh, I know he's going to kick Diddy's back. And Luke Caney's at you, sir. 909 in the queue.
Got him.
We got him.
Got him. How are you, sir?
Life is great, Luke Caney. Where do you want to start, man? I appreciate your patience and your donation. Thank you, man.
Man, listen, I got to tell you what. Both Cash Apps are down. I had to go to the PayPal, just FYI.
My Cash App is working. Anyway. Star Report Media, it's right there.
Okay, I tried it. It didn't work for me. Okay. Just FYI.
All right.
Yeah. But anyways, just wanted to chime in real quick, man.
Go ahead.
Man, listen, I don't even know what to say. I'm not shocked, but I am very intrigued, and I want to see what's going to happen next, because when I look at the lawsuit from Dawn Richard disclaimer.
Please, Luke Caney, we're not doing this Dawn thing. Please, no. Stop.
I just wanted to point out one thing, Star. I want to point out one thing. Listen. I want to say this.
Go ahead.
Any woman, in my opinion, that calls her boss, which is Diddy, bro. She says stuff like, I love you, bro.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Right? So I want to say that to say this. Diddy was probably the type of guy that, whoever worked with him in order to be, to get the call to do the writing session or the vocal in the studio, you pretty much had to get down. You had to get down with the program.
We know this.
And sometimes the program involved getting naked and doing this and
This
that.
we know. This we know. This we know.
I think that Diddy is probably gonna get life at this point. He's gonna get something like R. Kelly. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much going on because I think that once he starts snitching, whoever he's snitching on, they also gonna start snitching, and it's gonna be like a circus. It's gonna be a circus. He's gonna end up settling most of the lawsuits and just take the time, Star. This is too much. Like nobody get 2 of their homes raided at the same time and not go to jail, not go to prison. It's too much. It's probably too much evidence at this point. So I think that it's over for Diddy, Star. I think it's over. And also, I think that the people that are talking about Diddy, he's a bad guy, he's dirty in business and all that we know that already. And I don't think that there is no such thing as a bad boy curse, right? It's just people sign bad contract and Diddy took advantage of it to the fullest.
Really?
Yeah. It's business, Star. It's business at the end of the day. I don't think that there is anyone that ever say that, hey, Diddy put a gun to my head and say, if I don't sign, I'm dead.
Okay.
Right.
Well, listen,
right?
even after you sign, you know, you can get hemmed up and jammed up in a contract that does not allow you to grow, and you can become stagnant. They don't necessarily give you any release date, and you're tied up.
Yes.
So that's more. Yes. That's more than hang on. That's more than bad business. That's somebody playing with your goddamn future. That's a little deeper than just, bad business. Somebody is actually taking the time to make sure that you do not eat. That's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Star. Just to finish up, I work corporate all my life.
What?
I think that those tactics can also apply to the corporate world, right? Some people get their name dirtied throughout a particular industry. Some people get sold a signing bonus and you're not gonna travel, you're gonna work from home, and then 2 years later you realize that you've been traveling 80% of the time.
Right.
They were just talking to get you in the books. At the end of the day, if you did not sign as a minor, I hate to say this, but you kind of have to take it on the chin, because you do have examples of people who sign with bad boys that are doing okay, such as Mace, right? Such as who else? Carl Thomas, Faith Evans. You do have those examples too, and then you do have the majority that failed, just like most record labels from the 90s. The majority of the artists are lost now, right? They're crazy, broke, in debt, or dead. And you do have a minority that are apparently still can garner a level of success.
Right.
So I really think that Diddy, the thing that took him down is his extracurricular activities. And this is the example of it right now, Star.
Okay. I can appreciate.
Yeah, but he's done.
Your opinion.
He's done. And last word, Star. I really hope.
Well, hold on a second before you go, Luke Caney. Do you think we will ever get any resolve with regards to the murders of Tupac and Biggie?
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead.
I think it's coming. I think it's evident. I think that you are gonna see a lot of things move. You're gonna see probably Suge Knight is gonna start snitching. Reggie Wright is probably gonna get some calls. I think everything is coming together.
Okay.
All the alleged people who order these crimes are pretty much in custody at this moment, Star.
Okay. I'm shutting it down, Luke Caney. Great to hear from you, man. Thank you.
Peace, Star. I appreciate you picking up at last minute. Peace.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.